In the Iowa Great Lakes is making a change to who can use its sewer system. Now, the city of Milford City Council voted unanimously tonight to adopt an amended ordinance governing its sanitary sewer system. The change will impact homeowners and businesses currently outside Milford city limits. But who will connect to the city's sewer system?
Historically, we've allowed for annexation agreements so that if they got sewer that didn't come into the city, couldn't find any annexation if they were going to come into the city, or if the city wanted to come in. So those annexation agreements are going to stay in place, but going forward, there won't be any of those agreements allowed.
Tonight's vote means anyone in the future who wants to be connected to Milford's sanitary sewer system will have to have their property annexed into the city. The Iowa Department of